Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Tarot Signs. I want to begin by welcoming everyone to the channel and say thank you for all of your support. Now, Gemini, again, we're going to allow fate to determine or decide which decks, I should say, that we are using for your reading today, Gemini. So, this is for the month of October 2022. We'll go ahead and we'll mix them up real good in there. And we'll draw from the center. The vice versa deck. Nice. I like this one. So we'll pull that out, and at the end we'll go ahead and we will draw from the sign side to clarify if we need clarification or for any additional information. I pulled the wrong deck out. Oops. There we go. Okay, we've got the vice versa here, and it looks like, you know, upon pulling it out, it looks like a Cancer's hauling ass. They're on their way. They're beating the ass. They're tearing up the road behind them as they leave. And, you know, with this one, he's got a cup in his chariot. He's coming to heal somebody because he's got the caduceus in his hand. He's like flying it like a flag here. Interesting. So, yeah, there were a lot of choices, you know, but this person, right off the cuff, I'm getting... this person, you know, this is their home in the background. They're actually out in their yard. They're under this illusion that they've got, you know, this grand illusion, but if they just turn around, they'll realize they're right in their backyard. You know, that all of these are illusions. These options are illusions. On the other side, it's different. You know, they can actually see it. They see the light. They see, but here, these options are all illusions. And it could have something to do with an Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get started for you, Gemini, for October of 2022. I hope you're having a great month so far. Let's see what we have for Gemini, please. And this is a general reading where I'll be doing a seer spread. I'll be pulling energy on you or your person, you know, whatever resonates. And let's see where you're at. Here's this Cancer. I'm telling you, if you're dealing with a Cancer, this reading is for you, you know, because we've got the Queen. We had the Cancer right off the bat. We got this Queen of Cups here, and she's holding this cup with both hands. This is something that she adores. This feminine energy adores this Cancer. Or, you know, she's 2/3 Cancer, and this is you. Somebody adores you, Gemini. You are... you know, you're just, what do I want to say? They worship you. My gosh. You are front and center here, Gemini. I hope you like to be worshipped because it looks like this person just adores you. If you're not dealing with a, like I said, again, this is you. This is she's 2/3 Cancer and 1/3 Gemini. So this could be you. So, and here we are at the top with the sun. But, you know, I usually flip it, okay? So, you know, on this side, this is a mutual interest, okay? This mutual interest is that there is happiness in this, but they need to look, they're so guarded. Their happiness is guarded and protected. Like, they don't want to let them outside this wall. Yeah, you can be happy as long as you're in this circle. Wow, that looks like Washington. Interesting. Huh. That looks like a building in our nation's capital. But nonetheless, this is, you know, there's two sides to this vice versa deck. And on this side, the meaning behind this is that this person is trapped. They're trapped. Yeah, they're content, and they can be content within this, but they can't go outside of it. They can't venture, they can't roam. And this is a mutual concern for either you or your person. Let's see what's in the love potential here for you, Gemini. Oh, well, that's good. You know, he's looking at it. You know, this is a guy that's up at night, and here are these metaphorical swords in his mind, in his heart, in his soul, okay? That are keeping him awake because he's thinking about beyond this wall. Well, someone's laying right next to him, it looks like, okay? You know, even though they're sleeping, they're up and they're like, oh my gosh. They're in this Nine of Swords energy. Gemini, they're, like I said, that you are, they worship you. It's almost like they're up at night, you know, nervous and upset and uptight, you know, because they feel like they need to be able to rise and see the light from whatever disparity that is holding them back within this connection. That's exactly what this is. Rising to see the light from disparity. This is... And you must be single. Or they are. This gets flipped. Yeah. See, she is... Look at her. She's sending out her bird, and someone's sending out their... There's that tower, you know? Look at that. It's almost like sending signals. She's out. She's in her garden, looking out at this and this moon, and she's uncertain if whether she sends this message out, if it's going to receive, if it's going to be received, and how it's going to be received, or if it's going to be received at all. And this is an immediate concern. It looks like someone's trying to send a message, and this is a message that they know what their most important duty is. They've accomplished it. Their most important duty, you know, usually is to their self on this card, but I'm seeing it is to you. Like this person worships you, Gemini. Interesting. Can you see all those cards? Just put them side by. I like to keep them so that I, you know, I'm aware of positions, but I want you to be able to see everything clearly. Do you see the birds? And then you see this person here in this tower outside of her gate sending their bird out. All right. So what is hidden within this dynamic is this Ace of Cups. Not the dark, not this one. This is the one where this person, you know, and this one she's looking for someone, okay? She's looking at him, but she doesn't see what's behind her. It's almost as if it's hidden. Here it's exposed. It's exposed. She sees it. They see her. Like they almost can't see her here. They see you. Like I said, you are their center of attention. There's that bird. There's that bird that you sent out. Look at that. That's the same bird. You or your person. They hope this message finds you in a loving way. In a way that you understand how much they adore you. They feel trapped in this wall, Gemini. They do. They feel trapped here. Look, you know, here's this Cancer energy again, and this is the outcome. Here's this outcome, okay? And this is what's clarifying this outcome is this Three of Pentacles. Can you see all those? Okay, good. So, you see this? This cup's been spilt, and he's looking at it. He's looking at this like... and doing a serious self-reflection. He knew, this masculine energy, knows that this is necessary. And they know if they do it right, that they can restore whatever balance that was thrown off here within this dynamic. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Yeah. Wow. Cancer. And then, you know, to clarify that, we've got the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles, when you're looking at a future dynamic, and on this card, you know, on this side, there's no one to collaborate with. He shows up and they don't. But on this side, they're here. You know, this person is here in this Three of Pentacles. And there's two of them, but it takes three, right? But in this, and in this position, this is, you know... this is about creating the right environment, okay? Creating the right environment where there isn't all these burdens, where one person isn't carrying the whole thing for someone that is like a ghost of a person. I'm hearing like they're like, this is what I did, so you do this, and then your sons will do. No, they're not going to carry that. Look at. Do you remember in the beginning when we were looking at this Cancer, and I said, look, he's got it. There's the Ace of Cups right there. He's got his cup of love, and he is blazing forward. He is blazing so fast that there's no return. He has torn the road up behind him, and I believe that this had to do with some kind of patriarch, you know, where they needed to, but the environment wasn't the right kind of environment. Like, they were forced to do this. This is a weight. This is a burden. Like, look at his statue of his ancestors in the garden, you know, watching him slave to, you know, years of slavery, basically. Wow. Years of slave labor, I hear. Look, this guy's working on Mason, chipping away. Why, this guy just watches and assesses. And it's the same thing. It's like this guy's watching and assessing. But they know that this environment is no longer right for them, and they're looking at it and they're like, what the hell? You know what? I've reflected on this. And they're ready to restore whatever balance, because this isn't balanced watching someone work. There's someone here, and they might have paid, you know, it's like almost like they paid for, you know, this is a partnership, and where one does all the work and the other one sits back and watches and critiques it. That is no more. They are blazing their trail, and they're showing you that they've healed by waving their caduceus as a flag as they come in to you. Gemini or vice versa, right? Let's grab, see if there's any significant additional messages that we need to add to this for October 2022 for Gemini. Angels and ancestors. I just pulled this one for Libra. Huh. Maybe that's what's meant. That's it. Let's grab it. If you're dealing with a Libra, you might want to, they have the same thing. Now, if you get the same message, I'll be like, you know, the scales of justice are coming in. They are balancing. You know, the messages will be, you know, what's hidden here is that you don't see it. There's a message coming, and it's not to you just yet. You know, or maybe you're just, you know, it's blocked because of this. I'm seeing all these barricades and stones and statues, right? That's all going to be released. As on the trail we blaze. Blazing the trail to you. They worship you. You are like, look at them. They are like, I got my cup. Let's see what the message is for Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. This person is. If this isn't your person, this is you. And you're ready to follow this voice that tells you, you know, on the trail, let's go, blaze this trail. And there's no turning back. You're not going back. Whoever this is, they are never going back to this, okay? Ever. It's a done deal. Whatever this is that they're blazing. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get an additional message on this, because I'm not, it's a beautiful card and I don't want to butcher the true intentional message here. Star Ancestor. So, the extended message is there's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world. And there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. They're sending you messages. They're trying to guide you. Look, it looks like he's following the starry sky, the same sky that's in, look, you see there? Look, there's the Big Dipper. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, Gemini, blown away by this reading for you. I like to get a time frame on this, even though we're doing this reading for October. I'm going to try to pull a more detailed time frame, as well as a best overall advice on this spread for you. Best overall advice on this spread for Gemini for October of 2022. 2022, please, for Gemini. There we go. All right, Gemini. We got the fox here, and it fell out over here, you know, above, kind of almost as a block on the trail we blaze here. So, you know, this fox here, it is a number 14. That could be of significance. That's a 5, I want to say, but this is a negative card in this deck. You know, someone could be cunning and sly. And, you know, be aware of this in the next 14 days, because that's the time frame on this. But with this cunning, sly, I'm seeing this 9 of clubs in the corner. This cunning, sly person, they're going to come in as real cheerful, real happy and cheerful. Be careful of that. Interesting. Wow. That's your overall best advice. Be careful of this cunning, sly person coming in all cheerful, okay? All right? And like I said, 5 could be of significance. It's a 14, but 14 days. 14 days. All right, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of future additional readings. And I hope this reading resonated with your story. Take care.